So I have to be honest with you guys. Lately, I've just been feeling at odds with myself. Like I don't like the energy that I've been feeling, and I had to ask myself, why do I feel so off? What's going on? And I also felt like I wasn't in love with myself as I used to before. And I just remember thinking to myself that I just miss giving all of my energy to me. And I looked around me and I had all these new people in my life, and they weren't even adding to me. They were just more selfish, And I recently reread this book on the empowered empath, right? And I rediscovered the fact that, okay, yes, I do have I am HSP and I am an empath, and it's something that I have struggled to accept and to deal with. And I forget that I'm a highly sensitive person and I get drained easily. And whenever I read about empaths and highly sensitive people, it makes sense to me why I get drained easily. Like, I will literally be fine. I'll walk into a space, I'll be fine, and then all of a sudden I just feel insecure, and I don't feel it. Like, I just don't. I don't know how to explain it. I hope somebody understands where I'm coming from. I'm sure somebody can. I hope that you can relate to this. But you could literally walk in a room and you start to feel other people's energy, and it doesn't always feel like a gift. As they say, it feels like a curse. And so this week I've really taken a step back and I've looked at all my relationships, and I realized that I have struggled to set boundaries. I'm just going to be so honest. I have struggled to set boundaries, and it's something that I'm still working on. My boundaries have been either rigid or weak, and I'm trying to find a middle ground, right? And so I've just been setting boundaries this week, and I know that with me setting boundaries with these people, they are not going to like me very much. And the thing with empathetic people is we give off a compassionate, welcoming, open vibe that just allows everybody in. And we're very magnetic. We just draw people in. And the thing with that is we could draw in the wrong types of people. If you don't have a filter as an HSP or empathetic person, you're going to draw in everything and you're going to feel everything. So you have to have a filter that filters other people's emotions and feelings, and you also have to have a filter for the type of people that are coming into your life. And so because I've met some new people that like me, are drawn to me, which is nice, but stepping away and just having a reflection on what these people actually bring to my life, I honestly couldn't really find much, apart from the fact that I was giving so much more to them. Like, I was the listening ear, the therapist, and I'm not even trying to be a therapist to anybody, but some of these people come with their own baggage, and they expect you to listen. They expect you to always be there for them and to never say no. And if you say no to them, then you're automatically cut off, or they start to react funny to you. So I've just literally, this week, I've just been setting some serious boundaries. Like, with someone that was texting me nonstop, for example, like, I just met this person and they were texting me nonstop, and I find that kind of behavior so draining. I have other things to do. I am a busy person. I have a life, and I'm honestly not in a space to be there on that level for that person. I don't really know them that well, and I feel that when people try to rush relationships too soon, it can feel very overwhelming, love bombing, and man, if you're an empath, you also tend to attract narcissistic people. I mean, you attract all types of people, but the people that would be so attracted to your energy are people who don't have emotions and people who feel like empty on the inside. So they see your light and they want to get some of that from you, you know. Energy vampires, I mean, it goes without saying. So, and there's also someone else that I met, and then all she wanted to do was just, man, like, gosh, she seemed like a sweet girl, but I just, man, please forgive me, but I know some people might feel different, but I just do not want to talk about men all day. It's just, I just can't do it. I just can't. I have other things going on in my life. It's so draining, you know, when like your whole life is centered around meeting men and attracting them and going to spaces just for them and wondering what they feel about you every single second. It's so draining. And wanting to like I love my friends, but I can't do constant like every hour of the day type of communication. And I understand that people are busy, you know, and it's just too much for me. And people should also understand that I could say no to something. I'm not obligated to say yes all the time. And with these people, saying no is like a rejection of them, and they're not going to take it well, but nobody cares. Who cares? Because like at the end of the day, you have to keep your energy to yourself, because that energy is what you're going to use to manifest your dream life. That energy is the energy that you need to work on your career and to actually make money, you know. So you can't be just like giving, it's bad spiritual hygiene to like just give everybody your energy, like especially when no one's giving you energy in return. Because I had to sit down and I was like, so what exactly is giving me energy right now in my life? And I really couldn't, and this is not like me. And whenever I find myself slipping back and like losing myself and going back to the girl that I used to be, I just honestly, I become extremely scared, because I don't want to undo years of therapy and years of hard work just for people that I just met. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to disrespect myself in that way. Another instant for me this week was having to set serious boundaries with somebody that I was dating. Like, I had to basically tell them that I require communication. I require not constant communication, but I require my intimate relationships to be consistent. I want somebody who makes time for me, and I want somebody who is able to communicate, you know, even like just daily check-in, like, hey, how you doing, you know, hope you're having a good day, period. Like, that's all I ask. And the thing is, if you have people around you and the small requests, your small standards feel to them as huge demands, then you're probably asking the wrong person. Because I had to ask myself, like, there are other people out there, I'm pretty sure there are other people out there that would want to do the same thing that I want, and that they would want the same thing that I'm looking for. Like, it wouldn't feel like such a big deal to have somebody that you care about show up for you every single day in small little ways, you know. And so even with friendships as well, like the narcissistic friendships that you may have, they might want you to always be there for them, to listen to them all the time on their issues, but like, when is your turn, they're nowhere to be found. And the thing is, with an empathetic person, it's so draining having somebody just talk to you whenever they need you, and then whenever you need them, they're never there for you. But you're the one that's compromising on your values, you're the one that's compromising on your time, I don't have I ain't got time for that. Like, I don't have time for that. We have to be so real, and we have to be so strict with our energy, because energy is everything. From now on, when people come into my life, I literally have to ask myself, what kind of energy is this person bringing into my life? Because it's so serious. Like, the people that you accept into your life, over time, you start to see, like, if they're good for you or not. You start to see maybe your appearance starts to diminish, and your body will also tell you when someone's not good for you. Your body will, like, I was around this very toxic person, and this toxic person happened to be a family member, and every time I was around them, like, I would literally have my teeth like this, like my body was reacting in a way that wasn't normal. Your body will always tell you when someone's good for you. If you're around your friend, and every time you're around your friend, you start to feel insecure. You're not an insecure person, but like, you start to feel a bit self-conscious. You start to feel uncomfortable in your skin. Like, this is not normal for you. Like, when you're around your friends and they don't hype you up, they don't support you, they're not pouring into you, it's so one-sided. You're always there for them, but they're never there to like show you like they are your friends. I don't understand that. Like, honestly, we need to keep the same energy. Like, don't give people your energy. I think it's called energy harvesting, energy siphoning. I need to get into that later in another video, but I just wanted a quick rant about just protecting your energy, and also to explain to you maybe why you haven't felt like yourself, and why you need to also reconnect with your inner child. Because if you don't pay attention to like the little warnings, like your body trying to tell you that someone's not good for you, and that little voice inside of you, if you don't pay attention to those things, your inner child, that inner voice will start to diminish, and very soon you don't even know who you are anymore. You don't recognize yourself, and that voice is going to take a really long time, and it's going to take lots of shadow work, lots of inner work to get that girl back again. So I'm telling you, if you're in the same situation, do yourself the due diligence, right, to get these people out of your life, or to just set some serious boundaries. Either way, they're going to fall off. So I'm so happy that I was able to deliver this message. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you in another video. Love you. Bye.